Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
bathroom because we aren't stopping. I'm kidding. We can stop if someone's got an emergency. Sorry. Let's go. I've got something on my scans. Uh-oh.
Contact received.
Wow, that was intense, right? I'm not used to that kind of excitement. Oh, give me a second here. Should we just up here? Okay, time to start scanning. Let me know if we attract any unwanted attention, okay? Hello? It looks like we got company. That should do it. destination's coming up. Sleeves up. Time to work. Gonna be a little occupied with my work, so do me a favor. Keep a lookout, okay? That should do it. That's all of them, right? Shall we press on? They don't look friendly. I'm not really good with high intensity situations. Yeah. That's where we're headed. All right, my dutiful escort. Time to fulfill your escorting duty. I've got something on my scans. Uh-oh. There, finished. talk about in therapy. Let's head on back, shall we? Parting is such sweet sorrow. Okay, fine.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Hydrogen fuel at 75%.
Hello, and welcome to Quick.
Landing gear down.
Communications on. Quantum travel complete. To proceed.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay. Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Launch sequence complete.
Thank you, and please visit again. Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Hey dude, I've never seen one of these before. That's actually super dope. Dorian, I'm not gonna fuck with you. I just want to look at it.
Talk about the Reliant.
Yeah, I've always looked at one of these and thought like that could be cool, but I've never seen one.
Here, fly it if you want.
I just want to see it do the transforming thing.
Landing complete.
I've never seen one of these in game. I've only ever seen it on the website.
Well, this is the Tana version of it.
What's the Tana one do compared to the other ones?
It's militarized.
Huh?
It's militarized. It's a military vehicle.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I got a real big bad bounty.
I can
So
clear
I'll take the.
I can clear it for you if you need it.
What do you mean?
It's got gun racks. It's got beds. It's even got a cargo hold right here.
This is
So you can
pretty
do-
cool.
Yeah, I think it's like 1 or 100. I forget what it is. 1 SEU or 100 SEU. I can't remember how it works, but it holds a certain amount of cargo. So you can do little, small, expensive runs, or you can collect stolen goods or whatever.
Nice.
And a bathroom, of course, because when you gotta go,
Hey, you got a
gotta
nice
go.
little shitter, a very well engineered shitter.
The pilot, if you have a co-pilot, the co-pilot can control the turrets on the outside wings. So you can get a 360
okay.
view. The co-pilot can get a 360 targeting view of any targets around him. So yeah, it's cool, and it kind of gives you that kind of that Slave 1 bounty hunter type thing feel, like Boba Fett.
Engines on.
Yeah, let me.
Launch sequence.
I just want to see a.
So I sat in the turrets, so the turrets may go offline for you. I don't know. I'm not going to turn them on, but you might still be able to control them.
Okay, so what?
So-
J? Does that switch me into
So-
the flight mode?
Yeah, so you got to pull up your landing gear. Now, if you want, once your landing gear's up, you can hit J again and go into wing flight.
Yep, I'm in there.
No. You've hit J again. That puts you in wing form. Now, if your landing gear was down, you could bring up your landing gear and stay in wing form. So it actually can be useful when you're parking, or, it'll allow you to do things in flight mode that other ships can't. Yeah, we're in wing flight mode right now.
Space.
What we're doing right now, the up and down, is probably better for space. The wing is better for atmosphere.
Like I generally maneuver using my underslung thrusters the most. Like I'll
Yeah.
pitch and use the underslung thrusters. I'm wondering which ones are placed where,
This thing's about, I don't know, a couple of years out of date for thruster update. So I fly it because it's a challenge. It's got Xi'an engines. It should have unbelievable control, but it doesn't. Its thrusters are like 2 flight models out of date.
Yeah, it's kind of rough. I'm noticing that.
But you can't beat its firepower. It holds 12 to 16 missiles. It also holds 6. It can hold up to 6 cannons at the disposal of the pilot.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, for a small ship.
What are
of
they,
its
like size 2s? Size 1s?
2 gimbal size 1s, 2 and 4 gimbal size 2s.
Nice.
Yeah, I can take
Yeah,
out.
that's not bad at all.
I can take out hammerheads with this thing.
I'm with it. I wish it would like fucking pitch and roll a little better.
No, this thing right now, the way the Xi'an, way this thing's set up, is set up for decoupled drifting.
Yeah, and that's why I'm trying it, but it's like, ugh.
Yeah, no, it's a challenge. I fly this because I like a challenge every once in a while. There are ships that fly way better than this.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely, it's not a light fighter. I get that. Like it shouldn't behave like a light fighter. It's no.
When I first started playing the game, I had a Reliant core. It handled a little less than what a Mustang handles like. Over the years, they have nerfed the maneuverability of this thing so badly, but it's got Xi'an technology in it, so it should be the most maneuverable of its class. It's not.
Like right now, I'm flying at what, like 145, 160. And like the only ass that I'm getting out of this thing is out of the main thrusters. All the RCS is garbage.
Yep. The thrusters are useless, basically. You got to use your main thrusters. That's why it's clear. It's totally a decouple engine thing with this thing. But I have aced guys in sabers with this thing. Now that's an Arrow. He will school us. He has got maneuverability.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He could run fucking circles around me. In this, anyways.
He's likely to blow us out of the sky because you got a bounty.
Oh, Parker.
No, I fucking do whatever you want with this ship, dude. I'm a big fan of the Reliant, man. It's nice to see somebody else that likes it. Even as nerfed as
I've always loved the design. Like, I love the fucking, like you said, kind of Slave 1 design.
Yeah. If and when the game goes live, this thing will likely get several updates. They're about to give it some love. A lot of the different Reliant classes are about to get missile upgrades and stuff like that. So hopefully they'll give it a little bit of a tweak with the maneuverability, but it needs a lot of love. Hit both, well, here. Can you hit both buttons?
Fuck you, bud.
Let me see if I can help you with the guns.
Weapon systems on.
So,
That's cool as shit.
yeah, so I can gun for you. If I get into the turrets, I can actually shoot to the rear, too. But it'll shoot wherever I look.
So what, I'm controlling 2 and you're controlling 4?
Yeah, I'm controlling the outer wingtips, you're controlling the inner ones. These are neutron repeaters, so they actually hit very hard but have close range. They're probably one of the hardest hitting guns in the game right now for repeaters. But they sacrifice firepower for range. Probably not a good combo with a ship that has shitty speed, but I was testing it out on some missions. Yeah, I mean, you can't beat this ship. You can do just about any mission with this. You can do bunker missions, you can do escort missions, you can do SPK missions, anything. Because you got the cargo and everything. There's a dude floating out there, isn't there? Yeah, there's a dude floating out there, right out there. Yeah. I wonder what he's doing. He may be taking pictures of Olisar. Something.
Thrusters overheating. Caution, thrusters overheating.
Here, let's unlock these. Bit of a challenge, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit of a challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just, it gets all wiggly on me. I don't know why.
No, that's normal for this thing. You gotta really plan ahead. Think of it as like you're flying a 600i, except it's a tiny ship.
That's what's not making sense to my brain, because I know what this thing's size is, but I'm like, why is it getting wiggly like a fucking Connie or something?
Exactly, and that's the biggest complaint about this ship. I can tell you, if this thing was as maneuverable as it's supposed to be, no one would play sabers, no one would play arrows. This thing would be the meta. Six cannons at your disposal that are gimbaled, plus a huge array of missiles. That's and it'll eventually get armor because it's military grade.
Yeah, aren't they doing something with armor on the next patch or no?
No, not yet. They're gonna have to do a gun overhaul when they do the armor. Different guns will have different penetration values. Some guns will have absolutely no effect against some ships because they're just so powerful.
You know what pisses me off though is that just the other day, literally just the other day, I was like just looking for some kind of fucking ship to buy, and I was like, they're always selling the Reliant on there. Like, I've always thought that was a cool ship. Let me buy one. And what do? Took it off the store for no reason.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Well, they're probably getting ready to come out with packages for it because they're about to do a complete overhaul on it. So they probably took it down because they're going to make it scarce for a little while and then come out with this new package for the Reliant. So just be patient, and they'll come out with a really cool package probably, or a new skin maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, because I told myself I gotta fucking stop buying shit on like Star Hangar and things. It's just not right. Like, it's just not the way to do it.
Thrusters overheating.
Yeah, well, we all got a long list of ships that we keep telling ourselves every time we get a ship we're not going to get anymore. I've got a lot of gold armor and gold guns. It's
Yeah,
hard.
I just don't like. I just don't like. I keep buying because CIG just doesn't offer the shit. So I keep buying it from third parties, and like according to CIG, I've only spent like 300 on the game, but according to every other website, I've spent like 2,000 on the game.
Yeah.
I just don't like doing it to them because they're making a cool game. I don't think that other people should get my money.
Exactly, and that's kind of why it's hard, man. It's so hard to wait until the anniversary sale. I pick up all the tokens I can throughout the year, and at the end of the year, I pick up all my ships. But it's so hard to wait.
Yeah.
I see this ship for what it is. It can do anything. Once they fix the flight model for it, this thing will be a great ship.
I like it. I really like the way it looks, and I mean, I don't like the way it flies, but I do like the idea of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can go multiple trips across the system with this thing. I can do everything I want from this ship.
Yeah, I'm with it. I was actually just telling my buddy just the other day I wouldn't mind having kind of a do everything ship. I don't have to necessarily be scared of getting in a fight with, but can also, like you said, like do some trips across the system without having to worry about stopping places.
Yeah, if you put it comes with, I think, a rush drive, which actually you can do a crap load of jumping. But I switched it out with what was it, an Atlas or a Foxfire or something like that, and you can jump forever with this thing. I can do multiple trips.
Yeah, hold on. How much quantum fuel is it hold?
I think it's 580. I think the science version of this one maybe holds a little bit more.
Which one's that? The core? Or no, the core is like the hull or...
Reliant Scene. It has a massive sensor array on one end. Then there's the Mako, which is supposed to have like all telecommunications.
Yeah, low speed. She can putt around a little bit. Get a little bit of maneuverability in.
She's massively drifty. Once you get used to the drift, you can actually use it to your advantage. But a lot of people have said, this thing's got Xi'an engines in it. It should be fucking fabulous, but it's not.
Shit!
Yeah, that happened.
I forgot what orientation it was in.
Yeah.
I thought I could scoot by, but it's up and down now.
Yep. Yeah, and that's handy. When you're flying around in combat, if you change it into wing mode, it changes your cross-section. So it makes it harder to see you. I think it'll even confuse cross-section missiles.
Oh, from the outside it sounds all neat and buggy too. That's cool.
Yeah, it definitely can tell the alien tech in it. It has a very hint sound of the Cartual. If you've ever flown that one, it's way overboard on that kind of sound. So you can see the alien similarities.
No, I've never flown a Cartual. I did fly the Defender, the Banner Defender. That's got some weird buggy-ass noises.
I got a Cartual if you want to try it. It's got omnidirectional main thrusters. It's like the most maneuverable ship in the game.
Is that the one that looks like a big flying X?
It's like a flying Snowflake or Ninja Star.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Xi'an make the best engines. Their tech allows them to use their main engines as thrusters, so that's why they're so fast and maneuverable. Is their engines literally turn in the direction you need to go to put main thrust into turning. Yeah, that's why a lot of people bought the Santoki I when it came out, because it's going to be a medium or heavy fighter version of what the Xi'an used.
Yeah, the RCS just does nothing.
Nothing at all
But-
on the thing. I still love flying this thing, man.
No, I fuck with it. I do a lot of, I don't know. I run out of shit to do, so I just, like, grab cool looking ships and fly them places, try to have a good time, make some content.
Yeah. I try to master as many ships as I can. This one is definitely a challenge, and I try and jump in this whenever I can. Now, if you switch, if you're flying at a sideways, if you put it in flight mode and drop the landing gear and hit the space bar, it gives you a massive amount of lift thrust. So you can actually counter your moves if you're flying. If you're quick and you get coordinated enough, you can do some crazy stuff with this thing in flight combat.
Oh yeah, I used to do that in the Cuddy all the time. As soon as they added the VTOL,
Yeah.
I was just happy that they actually modeled it like that.
Yeah, this thing
Yeah,
will
hold
do
on,
the
let me
same
try it.
thing. So yeah, flight mode and then drop the landing gear. That'll take the engines and point them down, and then fly it sideways and use the main thrust.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, once in a while when I'm coming into Port Alisar and it throws you at a quantum at super speed, I've had to use that to slow down. Many times I've avoided colliding with Port Alisar. Not to mention, if you got a buddy, this is a great, multi-crew ship.
Yeah, it's a great two-manner, that's for sure.
Landing gear up.
Alright, I'm gonna set her down.
Alright.
Well, I can't really set her down because I'm a crime boy, so I'll just have to hand the stick to you.
Actually, as your co-pilot, I can call in the landing.
Hey, there you go. Alrighty.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Now the question is, will it show you where it is? Does it show
Yep,
you?
I got it.
Sweet. You're not even in my group, and it showed you where to land. So that's cool. That's part of the multi-crew function of ships that they're adding.
Landing gear down.
I forgot how powerful they were when they were pointed down. I just
Yeah.
wanted to give it a little tap and it fucking shot me straight up.
Yeah, that's where all your thrust is.
Landing successful.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Nice and gentle.
Oh, one interesting factoid about this ship. You can't get out of the pilot seat unless the landing gear are down.
Interesting.
No idea if that's a bug or working as intended.
So wait, what happens when, like, if you have somebody just, like, standing in the back when you flip it from side to side mode?
This closes right here. It has a door that closes and seals you off. That's why I think it locks you in the seat until you put your landing gear down, is to make sure that you can't accidentally have people fall inside the bubble up in front.
Yeah, because I feel like that would be, yeah, that'd be a pretty bad goof.
Yeah, that would suck for whoever's up there. They're like a fish in a tank with no water.
I love how compact it is, but how much space it has.
Well,
And, like,
they-
the economy of space in this thing is, like, wonderful. Like, it's just like a big, cool-looking... I gotta get one of these.
8 missiles in each wing, and they're going to add those to each of the other styles of ship, too.
And for how old this thing is, it's actually, like, the model is really nice.
Yep, it's one of the first that they added to the game.
Did they ever rework this?
They did. They actually increased its cargo hold in the back.
Okay.
This big hold section back here, this whole back section, got bigger.
Yeah, this is really cool.
The low profile gives you so many advantages in situations. I can hide this over at SPK underneath the frickin' landing pad, right in the thin little section.
Oh, but oh my god, though, like from the top, like if I hit you with a broadside coming across the top of this thing, it's just a big old box.
Yeah,
I'd
but
light this thing the fuck up.
if you fly it in wing form, it's actually really hard to hit because it's just a wing, dude.
Yeah, I guess I'd have to come around the side, and depending on how you're maneuvering it, that could be tougher, but...
It has its pros and cons, for sure. Like any other ship.
Yeah, I'm with it. Well, thanks for showing that. I'm definitely going to buy one of these now. I thought it was just going to be one of those dumb purchases, like a waste of money when I do buy one, but no, I'm going to enjoy the shit out of that.
Yeah, like I said, there's 5 different models. Let's see, the military, the TV news van, the science, and the cargo holder. So four different models. I have all.
You have all of them?
I have all of them except for the TV news van one, because I figured the science one could probably do something similar.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the. I got enough military ships. I'm gonna get this sciencey one. Could be cool.
I can show you the science one real quick.
Yeah, pull that thing out.
Let me spawn it. It'll despawn that one, and it'll put the other one in that spot.
How much are these things? Like 80 bucks, 90 bucks?
I think they're like 70, 80 bucks, depending if you're a subscriber or not.
Okay. I am a subscriber.
Same here. Alright, Science 1 is spawning.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
It says it's on D2.
Okay. Oh, they're pissed.
Yeah, they're shooting my old ship. Oh, I put the new one over here.
Oh, weird.
So I've modified it, obviously. I've changed some of the loadout for these ships. The Tiana, normally on the wingtips, it has one size 3 on each wingtip. I took the core's gun turrets and put them on this thing. See how it duplexes them?
Yeah.
Normally the scene doesn't have this gun turret on the end. I took it off the core.
Oh, okay. And these are, what are these, size 3s? No,
Size
twos?
2s. Dual size 2s, and underneath I got dual size 1s. I put neutron cannons under the bottom one, the cannons, not the repeaters. And over on the other end is a
yeah.
massive sensor array.
Oh, yeah, that's neat.
Now that you'll be able to run military ops and stuff with. Be able to sense things at great range and zoom, check things out.
Yeah, I like the sciencey one. I like this big fucking pylon thing in the front. It looks very sciencey.
I always thought that was some kind of like mid-air refueling thing.
I mean, that's kind of where it takes its styling key from, right? But
Yeah.
call it a sensor for science.
Yeah. Yes, let's check out the inside. Check this. Yeah, let's check out the inside.
Yeah, let's see. I hope they could. I hope we could do science in here.
Aw, the station fucked it up.
Oh yikes!
Let me see if I
Oh
can
yeah, it's
repair
got some science stuff.
Yeah, let me see if they'll let me repair it. Alright, it should be repaired now.
Systems on.
Let's get it off the pad.
Launch sequence complete.
Thank you, and please visit again.
I like the way it sounds.
So the science stuff doesn't really work just yet, but you can sit down in that back seat, and there is a display back there that you can monkey with.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
It's cute. I mean, it doesn't have any kind of gameplay for any of this stuff, but
Not yet.
I mean, like a really cool big sensor stuff. I don't know. I don't know if I like the color of it either.
No, I don't. I didn't. I got it because of the sensor array. It's a tiny ship with an extremely powerful sensor array. When I tested with my Eclipse for stealth, these Reliant style ships were able to get pretty damn low readings, and this thing came with equipment that kept a low reading. That's one of the reasons I bought it. It had low reading for stealth, and it had a really powerful sensor array, so it made good for spying or getting information.
Yeah, I like to do a lot of stuff when I'm like trying to make content for other people, and I like to do a lot of stuff on planets, and this would be cool.
Well, this you'd be able to see guys coming long before they saw you in this thing, because of its low profile and its powerful sensor.
Yeah, shit, I'd just park it. I'd park it and just use the sensor on it, and I'll provide this thing could be our early warning radar.
Yeah, hop in the co-pilot seat and check out the array. Right now it doesn't do a lot, but it does act like a camera. You just have to power it up over your head.
Hello, how can we help you today? Systems on. Alert, contact received. Landing gear up.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, eventually it's going to have all kinds of instrument readings and all kinds of zoom features, scanning entire planets, telling you where minerals are, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I like the idea of this thing, like I said, like a kind of a early warning / use it in conjunction with other ships to use it to hunt people down with really nice scanners that help a lot.
Yeah. Well, you want me to help you remove your crime stat? Or are you gonna hang on to it?
What's that?
You want me to help you remove your crime stat, or are you gonna hang on to it?
No, I was actually gonna fly on down to Daybar or something where I can find a cool spot and just kind of sit there and wait for somebody to fucking kill my ass.
Oh, I'm sure it'll happen. There's so many people home right now and bored. I'm sure. If if they don't come along, I probably would.
Me and my buddies set up a really good one the other day. We had 3 ballistas on a hillside and somebody waiting about 10 clicks out in a warden. And as soon as we all had crime stats because we all got our crime stats up. Oh my god, all those ballista missiles flying at people while they were coming in was fucking hilarious.
Landing successful.
Yeah, and the ballista is naturally stealthy. It's actually very hard to detect.
Stay.
Yeah, nobody had any idea what the hell was going on. And then in typical butthurt fashion, what always friggin' happens whenever we stage a big fun PvP thing like that, somebody showed up in a retaliator and fucking ruined everyone's day.
Well, it is the biggest stick in the game right now,
Yeah.
for the most part. There are other big sticks in the game, but the retaliator is the easiest one to use.
Yeah. Well, it's the one that requires nothing but 2 clicks to make other ships disappear.
Yeah, pretty much. When stealth comes back into the game, the Eclipse will be better at that, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
thanks
glad.
for showing me around the ship, dog.
Yeah.
I'm excited to get one of these now.
I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it's nice to find somebody else that likes this ship. I feel like I'm the only one flying it all the time.
You are. I play this game a lot, and you're the first person I've ever seen flying it.
You want to try a Cartual?
That's the... Oh, yeah, that's the Ninja Star. Yeah, let me see the Ninja Star.
It's an acquired taste as well, but I'll spawn it. It should show up at the same spot at that ship.
Alright.
Oh, lagged. Cartual.
Join the ship share program today and fly together.
Now let's just spawn the Cartual, shall we? Cartual.
Kindly ask the guests.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Yeah, it's really unusual looking, isn't it?
What's up?
It's really unusual looking when it's parked. It looks like somebody crumpled it up and threw it here.
Yeah, it does look... It is just a mess. Like, when you're looking at it parked, like you said, ooh, I like the little landing footies. That's cool.
Here, let me unlock it and let you fly it around. Check this out.
Oh, yeah, bud. Oh, yeah.
And they fly with trackballs, not joysticks.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Ooh, that's a really cool effect.
All right, you take a shot at it.
Okay. I really like the blurry depth of field nonsense that happens underneath the engine when it
Oh,
turns
yeah.
on.
Take it and fly it wherever you want, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and claim it.
Cool.
And check it out when it goes through warp. You'll like that too.
Oh, does it do fancy stuff?
When it goes through warp, it's like the Banu Defender. It has a different type of warp field.
Ooh. Alright, well, I'm gonna go give it a go. Thanks, man.
Go for it, man. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too, bud. Take it easy.
Yeah. You too.
God, what the fuck? This thing is doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, like I said, omnidirectional engines. You'll notice when you maneuver, your engines will maneuver accordingly.
Ooh, yeah, that's responsive.
Yeah.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Only drawback, only 2 guns. No missiles.
As weapons will once again become active.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Please be considerate and avoid obstructing airlocks, especially for For our guests' safety, this station has been designated as an armistice zone. All weapons are currently disabled.
Have they fixed the Vandal Skies yet? Probably not. Let's see. 85X?
For your convenience, our automated ship organization system handles storage of all vehicles. To access your craft, consult one of the terminals immediately out of the station.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
You don't have to. Save on resources and expenses. Join the ship share program today and fly together.
Wow. Shit, that's weird.
Aegis Combat Assist activated. Systems green.
Oops. That's better. Much better. Alright. Let's give it a whirl.
Landing gear retracted.
Thank you.
Quantum travel
Please visit again.
initiated.
hope they have somewhere they'll have Windex in the future so we can clean these glasses.
Quantum travel complete.
Where did he jump to? Eager Flats. He jumped to Eager Flats.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Contact.
Yeehaw!
Proximity alert. Head.
Pretty fun, huh? It can be tricky to land on dirt, I can tell you that.
Yeah, no, that landing is real funny.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, huh?
Yeah, it's neat.
It's a
I fuck with this thing too.
It's exactly what it says it is. It's a Xi'an Scout. You don't want to get in
Yeah.
major dogfights with it, but it is massively maneuverable and can do some crazy stuff too.
Yeah, it's very maneuverable. Is that all it has for hard points? Just 2?
Yep, that's like I said. It's a Scout. It has 2
Yeah.
hard points. You could put 2 size 3s there.
I
I
mean,
put
2 gimbal size 3s ain't bad.
actually no 2 set size 3s or 2 gimbal size 2s.
Ooh.
That's why I put those neutron repeaters on there because they hit the hardest of the size 2s for the repeaters. Now you could take those repeaters off and put these neutron cannons, and you'd be ganking guys no problem.
Yeah, yeah.
These ones I have on my Gladius, they can go right on that Khartoul. I've done missions in that Khartoul with these, and I have no problem.
Yeah,
So-
I like it. But this thing's a little more expensive though for like kind of a fun ship
Yeah.
though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got the alien tax. Every alien ship has a tax on it. It makes it more expensive. Its big brother will be coming out probably next year. Maybe this year. It's
And how much is one of these? Like 200?
I don't think the Xi'an Scout's that expensive. I don't want to say it may be very close, like 190.
Yeah. I feel like this falls in the territory of like good fighter prices.
I'd hold out for the big brother, the Xi'an, the Santokiai.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got 4 hard points and missiles, I believe, and it sports a medium shield, like the same ones that are on the Vanguard.
Yeah.
So it's much tougher than this one. It's probably won't be as maneuverable, but it's Xi'an. It's gonna be it's gonna be more maneuverable than a Vanguard.
Yeah, no, the Vanguard's a pig. I get my Vanguard out for most things, but it's a pig though.
Yeah, it's a little weighty, but it's supposed to reflect the amount of armor that it's going to have. When the armor comes out, it'll be a heavy fighter with armor, and it was designed to have, I think they said 75% of the ship destroyed and still be able to fly back home or fight.
Yeah, I mean
That's-
it is what it is. It's supposed to be a fucking slug it out fighter.
It's a flying tank, basically.
Yeah. It's supposed to be survivable.
The Xi'an are basically the elves of the Star Citizen universe. Their shit's supposed to
Oh
be
yeah, for sure. With this
fast.
big glass fucking ball with the track balls and the goddamn
Yeah.
all the funny silly noises, and everything looks like it's held together with some kind of weird magic alien paper clips.
Yeah, pretty much. But they have the the Banu Defender, it has Xi'an engines. Even the Banu realize they have the best engines, so they incorporated it into their Defender. If you look at these engines, it's the same ones that are in the Banu.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't make exactly the same noises, but it's close.
Yeah. But the Banu collect the best of everything. They're traders and merchants, so they incorporate it into their own tech. They find good shit, they put it in their stuff.
Alright, big homie. Well, thanks for the test flight. I'm about to take my ass to bed.
All right, man. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Do you have my bounty?
I can clear
wanna
it if you
clean
want.
up on that?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
you
clear
can
it.
clean up on a quick 10K. You bust me right in the face.
I think I still have it. Yeah, I do.
Is it in there?
Yeah, I got it. You want a takedown or a bullet?
Give me the bullet, man. Just make it quick. Have a
in
good
peace.
one.
Go in peace, my brother. Now I should be able to destroy this ship and not have a crime stat for it, but we'll see.
Flare, ready. Contact.
Yep. The ship comes up with the contact.
Launch complete.
Oops. Nope. That's not what I wanted.
Friendly target.
Alright. I don't remember if I put the landing gear up or not.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah, there we go.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated.